Hello, everyone. Welcome to Highwire Improv Sunday afternoon shows here on this wonderful weekend. We hope you are having a good one and getting ready to enjoy some comedy, whether it's here with us live or if you're watching this on replay. We've got three great sets for you this afternoon. We're going to kick those off shortly, but before we do, as always, I want to tell you a little bit about what's going around the Highwire universe. We have, as always, our online shows, which are happening now, as well as next week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And in person, we have an in person jam happening on Wednesday and an in person show happening on Friday night at the Charm City Meadworks. So if you're in the Baltimore area, look us up and check those out. They are going to be a lot of fun. And let us get started with the first act of our afternoon here today. Please welcome to the stage the lovely duo of Summer Sand.
Hello, everyone. Here we are again.
Hello.
Okay. Good. We'd like to have a suggestion, Mahi.
Yes, definitely. We'd like to ask for a reason why a couple can break up.
Because they moved in and learned something about what it was like to live with each other.
They learned something about each other. I love that. Good. Thank you so much for that. Okay, let's start. I go. I will go.
Does it have to be like that, Brian?
Nancy, it's not by choice. I don't want to go, but I have to go. You have. Since we are living together here in this very nice apartment, I learned something about you.
I know. I had it very hidden when I met you. You know, I tend to eat my toothpaste. I love it. I love it. I am sorry I didn't say this at the start when we met because I thought you want to think, oh, this girl is crazy. But I love it so much that when I cook, I put it on the soup. I put it everywhere. But I understand. I understand you had enough of that. So yeah.
I think this is all part of your dark side. Toothpaste you spit out because it's really disgusting. You eat it. I can't. Do you really think I can live with anyone who eats toothpaste and that also assumes that I should do it? No, Nancy.
Well, yeah, I'm going to tell you something, Brian. The reason why I like toothpaste is because it leaves a very fresh breath. I must confess that I also found out something about you. I'm sorry to say I didn't want to say this when we met because I thought, okay, well, you know, I can fix it with a toothpaste, but you got a terrible, terrible smell. Your breath smells terribly bad, especially in the morning when you wake up.
Well, if you could compare my breath with something you smelled, what would you say?
Sewage.
Okay, this was it, yeah.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
Boiled egg.
Okay.
Onion.
I think, Nancy, that we learned that we are not a match for each other. And I go now.
Oh, Brian, I'm sorry.
I go back to my mother.
You're going to your mother. Okay.
You'll be happy.
Okay, look.
You never said anything about my bread, by the way.
I'm sorry. Okay, Brian. You got your mother. Let's give us a little break, but then let's try again. How about that?
I don't know, but
yeah.
I like to stay friends.
Okay, go to your mother, and then we.
I go to my mother. Goodbye.
And then we talk again.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Brian, son.
Hi, mother.
I'm so happy to see you back here.
I know you're happy because you feel very lonely.
No, it's not about loneliness since your father left me. It's about being concerned with your happiness.
Well, you don't have to be concerned about my happiness. Surely the breakup with Nancy is something dramatic. Yeah, I mean, I loved her so much. I thought this was the one. Yeah, after all these very short little relationships, I had a good feeling. I moved in with her. Yeah, I moved in with her.
But tell me, Brian, tell me. You know, your previous girlfriend, you break with her, but it was for different reasons. So would you want to go back to your previous girlfriend or
To
tell me?
Margaret?
Yeah.
No, no, no. With Margaret, I never had a nice and good conversation. We couldn't talk to each other. I can't talk so good with Nancy. That's what I also loved with her. Talking about all sorts of things, about the magic of the universe, for example, about the planets and the stars. What's beyond this? What's after life, for example. With Margaret, I mean, I could only talk about. I don't want to talk about this with you, mother, but it's no. Don't want to talk.
Okay. Okay, Brian. So in that case, it seems to me that Nancy fulfills you with all that intellectual aspect of your conversations with depth, things that you're interested in. So tell me something. What is it so bad about the toothpaste? Can't you just convince her not to use the toothpaste? Or perhaps you cook the meals?
No, I even haven't talked about that, mother. I mean, just imagine who's doing this. I just can't. I don't want to talk about it with her. I don't want to talk about it with her. I
Well,
still remember one day I was with Nancy in a toothpaste museum. She and a toothbrush museum, dental health museum. She actually invited me there on our second date. Yeah, a couple of years ago.
yes. And
A few years ago at the museum.
Brian, I'm so glad that you accepted to come with me on our second date. I got something very, I got something very special to show you. It's a museum. It's a museum of toothpaste.
Museum of toothpaste.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I love museums. When I was a little child, my mother always took me to museums, dinosaurs and all of that. But the toothpaste museum, don't say is that the little house on Fifth Avenue?
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay, I was
Okay.
always saying,
Yeah. Well, come in. Come. Let's go in. Let's go. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Tickets. Yeah. Tickets. Okay. Let's go in. Now, look. There have been toothpaste made for dogs as well.
really? Oh, that's so interesting, Nancy.
Yes. Of course, the dogs have to clean their teeth.
You know so
Yes.
much about it.
Ah, and there is toothpaste made of flavors like strawberry flavor, okay, mint flavor, of course. But then you can have chocolate flavor and I don't know, it's fantastic, isn't it?
You know what's so fantastic is the way you talk about these things, the passion. I have such a good feeling with you, Nancy. Now I know it's only the second date, but yeah, I see a nice future for us.
Well, I'm telling you something, Brian.
And
I've had other boyfriends, and as soon as they take them to the toothpaste museum, they just don't want to see me ever again. They don't call
Really?
me back. No, they don't call me back.
I mean, you just dated jerks, Nancy. These are all jerks. I mean, when you talked at our first date about food hygiene, oh my God, I was so fascinated. Yeah, you could tell so much in detail how to to clip your toenails. And I thought, oh my God, you had so much scientific knowledge about the
I
cream.
know. I love you so much. I love you so much, Brian. Let's give us a kiss. Oh.
What's the problem?
Sorry, it's just me.
Yeah, I don't hope you get a cold.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, let's look at the rest of the museum. Okay.
I can't wait.
Okay. I have to talk. I have to talk to my father.
Yeah.
Dad, you know, my boyfriend, Brian, I thought he was the one. He's the one that went with me to the museum. He's the one that has been living with me and has accepted me doing my desserts with toothpaste and soups and puddings and all that. All of a sudden, he's just left me.
What do you feel about that, Nancy? Because I guess Brian was the first real boyfriend who appreciated, I thought, your lecture about strawberry toothpaste.
Well, I think he had enough. I think he wants another kind of food for a bit. Maybe I should.
You miss him.
I do miss him very much, but the other thing is he's got very bad breath, so I can't give him a meal that is just full of onions and stuff, because otherwise he's gonna smell like, like almost a breath of a dragon. I can't.
Have you ever considered the fact that apart from you and me, there is no one else in this world who eats toothpaste? Yeah, give Brian a little bit of slack. Yeah, give him a chance to evolve and to grow in this. Have you talked with him? Have you talked with him about his bad breath, for example?
Well, I never did, because I didn't want to offend him. But the moment he said he was leaving, I just had to open up and tell him.
Probably, things he's not probably very insulted, because he might think you just said it because of the breakup, yeah? People say all sorts of things. I mean, when I, had problems with your mother, oh my God. But anyway, I don't want to talk about myself. Nancy, what is your most fond memory of Brian?
Well, we can talk about the universe. We can talk about the atoms. We can talk about all sorts of things, the wind, the sun, the trees, everything is fascinating for him. And I've never felt so easygoing and interested all the time, interested in whatever he says. It's fascinating.
So whatever he said, you were interested. I mean, that's a good sign, Nancy. That's a good sign.
Well, what should I do, Dad?
Think about it. Think about the things you give up. Think about the sacrifices you have to do with living together with a person with a bad breath. Think about the future.
Yeah.
And also think about, because I remember that time you told me you went with him to the south of Spain, to Malaga. And you were so excited. Do you remember that when you came back?
Of course.
The first trip with him in Malaga.
It was lovely. It was beautiful.
Whoa! I mean, that sea is so blue. God.
Oh, Brian! This is my dream, I never thought we could come to Malaga.
Do you know why the sea is blue?
I never thought about it.
Sea is blue because it's the reflection of the sky. The sky is blue and it reflects in the water. And therefore the sea is blue. I'd like to tell you everything about the tides if you are interested in those.
I never thought why the water on the beach came forward and then went backwards. I mean, it doesn't make sense. If the water goes forward, then it just goes.
Well, I will tell you, I can't tell you everything about that. I mean, it's all about the moon and the gravity of the moon. The moon pulls the water and then it goes the other way. Up, 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 up. Oh, Nancy, I could talk for hours about gravity.
Oh, it's fascinating, Brian.
About that.
I love it. I love it. Okay. I made some biscuits.
Oh, nice. I seen some sardines there. There's a store with sardines. Shall I get some? Shall I get some from you? For you?
Yeah. Okay. Let me. Okay. Let me just give them to me. I'm just going to fix them. Yeah.
What do you want to push? What are you?
Here they are. Here they are. Yeah.
It's toothpaste.
No. It's sardine with a bit of toothpaste. Yeah. Huh.
It's nice. Yeah. Okay. I can't tell you everything about sardines.
You can. Oh wow.
Let's go
Yeah.
back to the hotel room. Let's go back to the hotel room. I will talk all night to you.
Okay. All right. Okay.
In your ear,
Yeah.
in your ears about something.
Oh.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Brian. How is it going?
Not feeling very well.
Have you found other girls?
Found other girls? How do you think I can concentrate on finding other girls? I'm not ready for a new relationship. It's Nancy. It's Nancy I want. I don't want other girls.
Have you tried?
No, haven't seen her anymore. Don't know what she's doing. Eating toothpaste, I guess. Oh, disgusting.
Is there a way, Brian? I want to ask you a question. One of the reasons why she gives you toothpaste, could it be because you got bad breath?
Oh, Mother, I don't have bad breath.
Come on. Come close to me. Come close to me. Now do the That's terrible, my son. Oh, how can you kiss a girl with that bad breath?
I don't know. Do you think I
tell you what, my son, I'm going to make an appointment with you for the
not with a dentist. Not with.
Yeah.
I don't. No, Mother.
Yeah. Next Monday. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Mr. Brian, open your mouth. Open your mouth. You got a big cavity there at the back. Open the mouth.
Ah! Back to Malaya. Have you enjoyed the night?
What a question, Brian. Did you not feel that I enjoyed it?
I never have met a girl who enjoyed spending the night with me so much. I could tell you everything about sardines. You were not tired of it 1 minute. You even had those very smart questions, things I never thought about myself about sardines, and then had to look them up on the internet. Oh my God. I learned so much. I learned so much because of you.
Yeah. Nobody's talked to me like that before. I never thought I would teach anybody anything. Oh.
If you're back, why don't we move in together? It will be
Good idea.
a great way to get to know each other more, to learn more exciting things of each other. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Whee! Brian, you've been to the dentist. Now, the dentist found some cavities that were rotten. That was the cause of your bad breath. Now, I need you to prove to me. Open your mouth again.
Mother, you just treated me like a little child. Yeah.
I'm your mother.
I'm a grown-up man. Yeah, I don't have to open my mouth for my mother.
I'm your mother. I want to know if the dentist done a good job.
Okay.
Come on. Ah. Oh, that's fresh. Fresh breath, Brian. It worked.
Use special toothpaste as well after the treatment. And it gave me a tube, yeah. Vanilla. Yeah. He told me I have to brush my teeth twice a day, yeah, in the morning and in the evening as well. So I'm going to do that.
Okay. Well, Brian, my son, I think now that I spent this money on this treatment with a dentist.
Thank you, Mother. I know.
Could you please do me a favor?
What?
Could you please go and meet with your girlfriend again?
Okay.
It seems to me, as your mother, I'm telling you, she's the one for you.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. I will give her a ring.
Good.
Hi, Nancy. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very sad.
Me too.
I can't get used to the fact that you're not around. I have nobody to talk to about anything. People talk about stupid things, they're just talking about, oh, I got this picture on Instagram. Oh, I got this picture on this and that. And it's like, really?
They talk about the weather all the time.
Yeah, the weather. Oh, it's just, my life is empty without you, Brian.
I even miss your toothpaste.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. I have to confess something. I heard that the dentist has given you a treatment.
I thought this was confidential information.
Sorry. I had to call your mother to ask about you.
Oh, my mother. That's my mother's. Okay. My mother, she's always setting me up with all sorts of things, and she's always interfering with stuff. But
come on.
She means well. She even paid for the dentist,
I know. And I tell you something. That vanilla toothpaste that the dentist gave you, I'm going to adopt it. I'm not going to put it in the food, but I will put it in the bathroom for you to use it every day. So now I just want to have a kiss and check what the situation is. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Clean, fresh breath. Brian, my darling.
Oh, Nancy. Nancy, I missed you so much. Okay, shall I move in again? Yeah.
Yeah. I promise no more toothpaste in the cooking.
Okay. And that was our show.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much, Summer-san. A positive ending this time, which is always nice. And I went to the dentist like last week, so I feel like, you know, everyone else should check your calendar because it's important.
It
It's
is.
important. It's one of those things that really does matter. And I think, sometimes we learn things from improv. Sometimes they're deep emotional things. Sometimes they're just things you should add to your checklist.
Exactly.
So thank you for that as always, and we look forward to seeing you at your next one. We're gonna
Thank you.
start, putting more healthcare tips into improv. I feel like that's a good
And this
idea.
program was not sponsored by dentists. So
No, no, 9 out of 10 dentists did like it though.
thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Highwire and to you, Barry. Thanks.
Of course, of
Bye-bye.
course. See you all next time. Let's see. Other than meaning to make sure we pass some flyers out to our dentist office before the next show. Other things going on around here that you should know about. If you are interested in classes or jams, we're going to be starting our second round of classes in the summer. So if you want to be the first to find out about all those things, recommend that you sign up for our mailing list. You can do that right on our website, or if you look at Facebook or Instagram, one of those link in bio fancy things, you can find your way there pretty easily. And it's always a good thing to do to be first notified about any kind of Highwire activity. We're also going to have a community meeting upcoming where we'll go over what's been going on with various committees and our budget and programs for the summer. And we'll also be starting outdoor jams. We're going to send a survey out for folks in the greater Baltimore area to ask, what places would be amenable to an outdoor jam. We're going to do some various parks around the city, and we will be setting those up for June, July, and August while the weather is a little bit warmer. Excellent. All right, with that said, we are going to move on to our second act for this afternoon. This is half as many people as the previous act. It is a solo show. Please welcome Emma T with Destination Chaired.
Hello, everybody. I am Emma T, and this is Destination Chaired. Now, to start me off, I am just going to need maybe a location, Barry, just to start me off as inspiration, please.
How about a hardware store?
Hardware store. Perfect. Thank you. Yep. That's me, old Jim. That's what they call me, and they call me that since I've been young. Yeah, I've been working here. Jim's hardware store. It's my father had this store before me, and his grandfather, and his father, and his great grandfather, and well, I mean, they'd worked in various combinations throughout their lives, always more than one named Jim. But now it's just me. I didn't carry on the family line, you see. My father, he thought I'd get married. I almost did. Almost. Laura was her name. Yeah. But she found someone else. Someone else better just before the wedding. So now this is just Jim's. Old Jim's. Best hardware store in town. At least I try to make it the best. Sometimes I try and put on events, bring people in. DIY Saturday. 10% off for everyone. And I mean everyone. 10%. That's a good deal, right? Yeah. I'm sure it is a good deal. And sometimes it works. Get a lot of custom. Enough to keep me going anyway. For my hobbies, you see. When I'm not, well, here working in the hardware store, I collect stamps. All sorts of stamps from around the world. In fact, there's a stamp convention coming up soon. Next Saturday, in fact. I'm actually closing up the shop for once. No 10% off that weekend. The first time in 30 years I've closed the shop on a Saturday. Well, I guess it's going to be worth it because the chance to see stamps that I've never seen before, a chance to meet other people who like what I like. I'm here for the stamp convention, yeah. Yep, ticket, sure, no problem. There you go. All right, yeah, well, going through. Yeah, I've been waiting for today. Yeah, closed my store down and everything just for the day. yeah, I'll go on through, thanks. I'll sit down here. Have a look, see what ones I need. Yeah, I just need one with a picture of a seagull on it. That completes that collection of seabirds. Right, let's see if there's a stall around here, someone offering that. Oh, hello. Yeah. I couldn't help but notice you got a bunch of the seabird collection from 1982. Yeah, that's a second edition. Yeah, the seagull. yeah, that's the one I was hoping to get. Complete my collection. Oh, that's a lot of money you're wanting for that. Maybe you'd be happy with a swap. I've got a couple of. Well, I guess I've got lots of spares, really. Yeah. No. I've never been to this before. I've been waiting. You see, usually every Saturday I'm working, but when I saw this was on, I had to. Hoping to meet some people. Oh, really? You open to meet some people too? yeah. Well, that's lovely. That's lovely. What's your Cassandra? What's a lovely name? It's a lovely name, Cassandra. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, really? Sure. Yeah. That'll be nice. Hi, I'm Cassandra. Yes, well, I did. I met someone. I met a lovely guy. man called Jim. I thought I'd meet someone there. Stamp collecting, it's usually such a lonely, just a hobby that doesn't really involve, well, too much interaction, but, well, now I've met someone, I'm really, really happy about it. Yeah, I first started collecting when I was 5 years old. And I don't just collect stamps. I collect everything. Stamps were how it started, and then I moved on to coins. And I got some great coins. The coins that you can collect, they've touched the hands of people who, well, they're no longer on this earth, but wow. Like at one point, those coins were, yeah, part of somebody's life. So yes, I collect those as well, and I collect stuffed toys, um, just just ones from certain collections. I had them since I was young. For my 21st birthday, my mother got me a wonderful teddy bear with my name embroidered on it. Cassandra, it said, right across the front. I've held on to that for years. Everywhere I go, almost everywhere, I pack him up. Little Teddy, my bag. If I ever go on holiday, which is very rarely, Teddy comes with me. Yeah, I guess I've collected so many things over the years, just guess I didn't really collect people. But, well, that's okay, isn't it? Yes. I collected things. Lots of things. Lots of them. Oh. Hey, sis. Yeah. No. I promise you, it was amazing. I didn't just get stamps. I met someone. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I should be washing your car for you instead. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have told you in advance, and I didn't have time. It slipped my mind. I do care. I need some time for me, okay? I need to do something for myself. And then she said she has to do something for herself. I mean, come on. She's my younger sister. And that's what they're for, to serve you, to do things for you. She needs to look after me more. Yes, maybe I do ask a little bit too much of her, but keeps her on her toes. Yes, she does the cleaning for me. She does washes my car, runs little errands. Yes, just little errands. Just the sort of thing that, well, yeah, the sort of thing that little sisters should do. I mean, when I was younger, she'd always bring me my slippers. She'd bring me my shoes. She'd bring things to me. That's when she wasn't all well, had her head in those collections and stuff. Now she thinks she can do stuff on her own. I mean, the fault of it. She needs me as much as I need her. Yes. Without me, she wouldn't have any sense of order in her life. Someone telling her what to do. That's what people need, someone bossing them about. Otherwise they get lazy, they just don't do anything. Yes. Yes. Guess the situation's a bit more difficult now. Running off and doing her own thing, finding a man. Never thought this would happen at her age. What am I gonna boss about now? Daniel? Daniel. Yes, Daniel, yes. Look, you're my son, and Cassandra hasn't been around, and I need someone to wash the car. Yes, I know. Look, since you've moved out, it's been hard for me, okay? Yeah. Yeah, so I know that was Cassandra's job. Yes, I know. Just Daniel, please. Just do you mean no? No, Daniel. I'm your mother. Yes, I know, and Cassandra isn't here. It needs to be done. I will not do it. Fine. Fine, Daniel. Maybe I won't see you at Christmas. Yeah, and then my mom said she ain't gonna see me at Christmas. I mean, come on, she's gonna see me at Christmas. She always had my aunt just running around after her, but I don't think she really treated anyone that great. Not even me, really. But I've been having a great time. Yeah. I've had an absolutely amazing time. Like, the apartment I've got is so cool, and it's right near all the things I love, like the movies. God, I love the movies. I just, yeah, it's just you go in and you watch a film, and then you're just kind of sucked in and transported to another world. I mean, isn't that cool? Oh yeah. I guess you go to the movies too. I guess yeah. I know. And well, I mean, it's amazing. like living right next door. They got this deal on where you can pay a yearly fee, and it's super super cheap, and then you could just go as many times as you want. So sometimes I'll go like 3 times a day. Sometimes I'll watch the same film 3 times in one day. But that's only if it's a really cool film. Like, yeah, I like the ones with monsters in, or horror. Yeah. Oh my god, horror is so cool. Like, you're just sat there in your seat, and you're just like grabbing on to the side of the seats, and you know something's coming, right? You know something's coming because they play the music in a really really like deep tone, like the kind of way that's supposed to make your heart and your whole body just like shiver and know something's up, like something's really uneasy, like really really uneasy, like something's really 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 bad's gonna happen really soon, and everyone knows it. Like everyone is just there in their seats, so tense. You can feel it. Like nobody's saying anything. Like people who are eating their popcorn, instead of them just eating loads and loads and loads and loads and loads, they're like, oh, I don't know whether to eat one piece of popcorn because if I eat it, I might choke when the scary thing happens, right? So they're just holding it there, and some of them like they really really holding on to it because they don't want it to be like whoa, it goes everywhere. So yeah, and then I'm there, and I've had like so many scares. Like if I've seen the film before, I know exactly where the jump is gonna come, and it still doesn't stop. It still doesn't stop me. Just like feeling that same feeling, and everyone's just waiting in their seats. They can hear the rumble, the deep noise that's coming from the speakers, like really really loudly, and then and then like it's coming, it's coming, and they're like ah, and then afterwards, like not not just everyone in the screen, but almost everyone in the theater is just like they're just so relieved. That they're so relieved that it wasn't like an actual like knife being stabbed at them or something like that, or a monster actually grabbing them. You just hear this kind of mass laughter, this kind of mass sigh of relief. Everyone is so happy that they're just oh my god, and everyone laughs, and you look around, and you see the people next to you, and they're laughing, and they're just trying to catch their breath, and you know all about, and those people that were really hugging their popcorn and almost like chucked it up in the air are just like whew, whew. And I mean, what a feeling, man. I mean, who wouldn't want that every single day? Yeah, yeah. Can I get one ticket for let me see. I'll take one for Monster Destroyer 2000, please. Yeah, yeah. What do you mean, man? I got my ticket. I pay for it every year. You go as many times as you want. Well, fair usage policy. What does that mean? I mean, it said like when I signed up, you go to as many movies as you want, like as many of them as you want, just for one yearly fee. Yeah, yeah, I know. I've been going a lot of times. Yeah, but uh, I I didn't break the terms and conditions. I just ticked the box on the website, right? And when I bought it, it said go as many times as you want. confiscating it. Why? I've been your best customer. I've been so many times. Right. You taking my card? Can't come here anymore until you. Yes. Okay, so the complaint system is online. Yeah. Yeah. No, you can't do this to me. I need it. I am not I am not making a fuss. I need to really. I'll pay. I'll pay extra. I'll just come in and pay. Well, I'm not making a fuss. What? Banned. Banned. And that's what you need to do. You need to be tough. You need to be tough because when those customers come to the cinema, they think they can get away with everything. Yeah? You know what? Sometimes they think they can. And sometimes we have a policy that says do not bring in your own snacks. And you know what people do? They bring in their own snacks. It says so on the board. I guess I've just transferred over. Yes, for some reason the previous branch thought it'd be better this way. But yes, I think a new cinema, a new start, a new place to enforce the rules. Yes. So that's what I've done. I made the rules clear by signs everywhere. Nobody can ignore the signs. They're right in front of them. And no snacks to be brought in. I've brought in a very, very harsh review of the fair usage policy, which will weed out anyone who's trying to, take advantage and watch too many films. Yes, get rid of that. And well, if people don't shush in the cinema, straight out they go. It's a place for everyone to enjoy, and people should not be making noises of any kind. I do know there was somebody making a gasping sound, a kind of. I mean, they tried to say it was just the way they breathe, but I knew that they were doing it deliberately to annoy all of the other theatre goers, all of the others, the other paying customers. So out they went. That's right, I put them right out. Yes. I feel that rules need to be adhered to, and in my position of power, I can make some rules or enforce them in the way I see fit. Yes. Somebody tried to smuggle in their own candy. I mean, yes, it's half the price and it costs in here, but the fact that they tried to smuggle it in and thought that I wouldn't notice. I've got a very, very, very good eyesight. I can tell someone trying to sneak in some snacks at 100 paces. Just turn them around, out they go. And don't get me started on children. I mean, children need to learn how to behave themselves in the cinema. They're not quiet, they're fidgety in their seats. They just fidget about and they don't sit still. That's one of the problems. You need an environment where you can just watch the film. Just watch the film, and that's it. And noisy eaters, don't get me started on noisy eaters. God, when they crunch popcorn in their mouth, or they slurp a drink. That's noise. That's noise that shouldn't be there. It's distracting. It's distracting for everyone. Yes. I think my rules are really, really going to improve cinema. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, darling, I've been having such a wonderful, wonderful time at work recently. And I know you had to move with me to do this, but I think it's all paying off, you know. Isn't it great? Isn't it wonderful? I'm finally fitting in somewhere and being really happy in my job. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, it is. Yes, yes. Oh, hang on, my phone's ringing. One moment. Hello? Oh, it's the manager. The big manager, the big boss. Right up there. Maybe I'm getting a promotion. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I feel I've made such great improvements since I've. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. No, that was at the old branch. No, no, at the new branch, I've made such wonderful changes, and everyone is. Oh, complaints. Well, yeah, no, no, no. They must have got me confused with somebody else. Definitely me. Well, uh, yeah, you're bound to get a bit of pushback when you first bring in these policies, but it makes it better for everyone. Everyone is get. Oh, okay. Yeah, darling, just had some bad news. I think we're going to be moving on again. And that's the show.
Thank you as always, Emmett T. What a wonderful show! As is every time you do a show, it's wonderful. And I feel like you should get hired at the Alamo Draft House. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but it's a very rules heavy movie theater here in the U.S. Like very draconian, but like in a fun way. So thank you for that. We look forward to seeing your next show, which I believe you'll be here with at least one group next week. So thank you as always, and we will see you next time.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. And we have one more act for this afternoon, which is going to be really wonderful. Give that a moment to traverse from the breakout rooms and make it through the web traffic portal. I pulled you over. I'm sorry if I surprised you.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we probably missed your message.
It's okay. That's happened every time today, so I think something's going on with Zoom. I don't think it's you.
Yeah,
Either way.
I didn't see it, Barry. Yeah. So, because I usually keep my eye peeled when it gets close.
I know you do. But you know that people have seen behind the curtain. There is another group of improvisers about to join us on this virtual stage. Before we bring them out, one last thing to share with folks is that we are doing some Pride specific jams in June. So if you are in the Baltimore area, we will have a LGBTQI plus jam, one for just members of the community, plus one for LGBTQI plus folks as well as allies. Check out all our jam info. Those are all going to be on their normal Wednesdays. Just some special Pride programming this month. Well, it's not June yet, but it's going to be soon. We're talking ahead. We're talking about the future. And speaking of the near future, you already saw a glimpse. Please welcome to the stage, Sayan.
Hello, all. We're going to bring you something special, and we are saying, and away we go.
Away we go. Mhm. Just standing here among these graves brings memories back. The names of old friends, joyful times, troubled times, but warmth, camaraderie, friendship. (1942), 11th of March. 24 years of life was ended. Well, I guess Sammy will be here in a moment. A lot of memories, a lot of names. Gregory, Johnny, Billy. 1942. What a day.
I was too young. I was too young to be in the service of my country. Proud to do it, but scared to death. I mean, you go to a country, you want to be the best that you can be in the service, whichever service you decide to join, but you're just scared. Yeah.
Hi, Sammy.
Hey.
Yeah, we ran like rats, didn't we?
Man. I mean, we were surrounded. We were surrounded. We had to get out of the muck and the mire.
Well, we made it. As the only two.
Did you ever wonder why it was just us two? I mean,
Because we were the biggest cowards.
No, I'm not going for that. We did our job. We did our job. We did our job, but we got out when we were surrounded.
Well, I think over the years I've learned to live with the fact that I was and I am probably a coward still.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I mean, there's still things that frighten the crap out of me.
like the situation here around?
Some of them are memories. I can't seem to just stop dreaming,
Yeah,
stop reliving.
I'm talking about the present times. I mean, a few boys, friends of my boy, they die. They get mixed up in some stuff, and I'm trying to keep my child on the right path. But a lot of his school friends are basically, they're laying over in the neighboring cemetery.
How is Frankie, besides you trying to keep him on the right path?
Besides, oh, he hates his daddy, you know.
Yeah.
But I think, well, we sent him off, Maggie and me, we sent him off to our uncle in the countryside. He got to drive some big machinery.
Nice.
Cut down some trees in the forest. Got to use his body.
Got to use his brawn, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, you're thinking on joining the service.
Now, why doesn't that surprise me?
I haven't told him that I ran.
Maybe you should.
Would you do it for me?
Oh, whoa. Whoa-de, whoa-de.
I mean, it's basically, I'll pull his image of me as this harsh, this is what you're gonna do, daddy, and he will lose that forever.
Well, I mean, you could decide to just not share that story. Or, I mean, if you want me to tell him the story, I've resolved it. I've resolved it. I have. I mean, you know, when I'm cleaning that big old company I've worked for the last, I don't know, what is it, 37 years now, I do a lot of talking to myself. You know, I've got the one floor. Actually, they've given me 3 floors now. I thought I needed a promotion. Yeah, right.
So that was what you learned in the service, was to clean?
Well,
We did learn to clean. We did learn to wash the floors.
There's not much difference between washing a floor and polishing your boots.
No, it isn't. But at the same time, I'm a bit, because I just want him not to sign in, not to join.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean,
because I self have bad memories.
Yeah. You know, my cousin Johnny went over. My cousin Gloria joined.
Oh.
And I talked to both of them. They were like, yeah, tell us what it was like, Uncle. And I'm like, okay. So I told them what it was like.
And how did they react?
Didn't matter. They had already made up their mind. They were going to be proud. They both joined the Navy.
It has a name to it. It has a name to it.
I mean, at least in the Navy, you're covered. Not like us. Not like
No,
all.
not like all.
We were
Well,
out there.
I'll meet you over at the cafe in a few hours.
Sounds good.
Let's eat together. I have some business to take care of.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
See you later, buddy.
See you later. I'm just being selfish. I mean, maybe my son isn't like that big a coward like I am. Maybe he inherited something from his mother. But maybe I still need to tell him the truth. I really like Sammy. Kept the same job for these many years, and he's like the most peaceful person we can have around. So reasonable, so full of honesty.
You know, it's hard for me to leave here today. Paulie went on to the cafe or went on and did his business. I don't know. You know, maybe he's going to bring Frankie to the cafe with him. I look at all of these fucking graves. I don't think he realizes how often I do come out here. Not just on a holiday, on a Memorial Day, on a Memorial Day. Wow. I mean, you look at all of these graves. I don't know what kind of memorial could come about in a graveyard. Did they have a military? They have a military salute before they were put down in the dirt? Did they fold up the flag and give it to the widow? Probably. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, before I start getting even more maudlin, I guess I'll just mosey on out of here. Oh, man. Yeah.
What? Fuck. My father just told me that he ran away from his mates. I want to join the army. I want to be strong. I want to learn how to survive in the wilderness. I want to be something. Now, he comes and tells the story that he I respect him. I mean, he's been so full of shit the last years. I mean, I'm 18. And he tries to tell me what to do and what not to do. What friends I should have. wants to control all of this. And then I thought, I need to become a man. I need to join the army. And then I thought that would make him proud of me. He was in the military. And then he tells me the story that he ran during battle. That was great. I mean, we don't have the same wars now, actually. Peaceful at the moment. And I will join the army. If he's proud of me or not, I will join.
Thought I heard Frankie's voice in here. Oh.
Oh, hi. Your dad's friend, Sammy?
Yeah. And you're Frankie all grown up. Oh my God.
Oh. Yeah, I remember you passed by and came to visit. Been some years.
Yeah.
You know what? You'll understand me. My dad just told that he doesn't want me to join the army. I want to be a man like you. Learn how to fight, how to even polish my boots. And then he told me that he actually was a coward in the war.
Yeah.
Is that real? Or is he just telling me because he's afraid that I'm going to die?
I think he's telling you that because he doesn't want to lose you.
Lose me? I'm joining the army like 1,000 other young men. They need us.
Yeah, they need you. Yeah, they need all those young boys.
Yeah. We need to stand up for our country. And I was guessing Father would be proud of me.
Oh, your dad is really proud of you.
Yes.
Oh,
He's complaining about everything I do.
but that's just what happens. It's just a natural thing. I mean, you don't like him, he loves you. I mean, every single
How's that
boy,
natural?
it's totally natural. It's the way that you move away from him. It's the way you become you, your own man.
Come me? I am me. I'm Frankie.
Yeah.
You're laughing.
No, I'm just thinking what a hell of a job you're doing being Frankie.
Not sure how to understand what you just said. What a hell of a job I'm doing.
Yeah,
Are you being sarcastic?
not at all. You've made up your mind. You're moving ahead. You're shining your boots. You're getting this whole physique. I mean, you look strong. You look healthy. You want to
Thanks.
serve your country.
So you agree with me?
Oh,
You think it's a good idea? because I actually heard that they are still, I mean, after my primary training, if I can get into one of the tough teams, I can be sent out to
Sent
places
out where, Frankie? Where?
all over the world.
Hmm.
I mean, we still have people in the Middle East,
Yeah.
South America.
Yeah. You
Wouldn't
think
that be
you'd
great?
like you think you'd like the Middle East?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Hmm.
I've never been out of this country. Don't you? Have you been in the Middle East?
No.
I think it would be great to see the world. What are you saying?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I haven't really traveled since I came back. And that was a long time ago. But yeah, traveling is going to even make you more Frankie, more of a man.
Wow. I need to get home packing. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Wow.
Actually, I haven't told Dad that.
Whoa, I didn't know it was coming up that quick.
I'm Frankie. I don't want too much thinking time.
Yeah. So your dad told you some of our, I don't know, some of the things that we encountered in the war?
Yeah. He told me that he meets up with you once in a while at the cemetery to remember, and that you and him are still alive while the rest of the group are not.
Yeah.
And he told me that you ran.
Oh, okay. I was curious if that part of the conversation came out. Let's
Well,
just
he
say
basically said that he got scared and ran away. And then he met you.
we were
Like
surrounded.
half a kilometers outside.
We were surrounded, Frankie. We were surrounded. We needed to get out of there. People were dropping, our comrades, our friends, Mike and John, Paul. I saw them all. They were there. They were in the trenches. They were there and then they weren't.
Yeah.
Larry, Frankie, there was a Frankie. In fact, that's how you got your name. That was your dad's real best buddy.
He actually told me about Frankie. He told me about the funny twitch he had on his eye.
Did he tell you that we always called him Frankie and he would get pissed off? He wanted us to call him Frank because his mom called him Frankie and he didn't want to be known for that anymore.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
God, he was just a boy. He was just a boy.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah. Now
I
it's
will
your turn.
become Frankie.
Yeah, I wonder if you'll get to a point where you'll tell your fellow soldiers, your comrades, your bunkmates that you don't want to be called Frankie anymore.
As you say, I'm becoming. Maybe I'll become Frank. Who knows? I'll be off. I'll check in with you when I come back from my first leave.
Oh, please do. I would really, really like that. You know, you look like your dad.
I suppose that's a compliment.
It is a compliment.
Wow. See you around, Sammy.
Take care of yourself, Frankie. I guess I'm glad that father told son a story that he needed to tell him. Although I wish he had told him a little more about what a bad day that was. What a rough day that was. We lost everybody.
And that's our show.
Thank you as always. You said it would be special, and it was.
Thank you, Barry. We love
Thank
Highwire.
you.
We love you too. Thank you so much for being here and for closing our Sunday show this week. And we will see you again sometime soon, I'm sure.
Next month with
Yep.
probably, hopefully, a little bit more upbeat.
Hey, we need a mix. We want people to know that improv is not just a cheap laugh. So, thank you for bringing that perspective. It's always wonderful to see.
Yes.
Thank
All right,
you.
Barry. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Bye,
Take care.
Christian.